Chosen ones, stop ignoring these powerful vibrational messages. Have you ever felt like the world around you was speaking to you in ways you couldn't quite explain, like strange coincidences, gut feelings, or flashes of insight were trying to grab your attention? If so, you're not imagining things. These are vibrational messages, powerful signals from the universe, and they are not random. They are meant for you. They are meant for you. They are meant for the chosen ones. But here's the hard truth: most people ignore them. They brush them off as meaningless or convince themselves they're just coincidences. But you and I both know there's no such thing as coincidence, don't we? Let's start here. What does it mean to be chosen? It doesn't mean you're better than anyone else, nor does it mean life is suddenly easier for you. In fact, it's often the opposite. To be chosen is to carry a unique energy, a vibration that sets you apart. You feel it, don't you? That sense that you're here for something greater, even if you can't quite put it into words. You've probably felt it your whole life, a pull toward something bigger, a sense that you see the world differently than others. And because of that, you've likely experienced moments of isolation, confusion, or even pain. But what if I told you that every struggle, every moment of doubt, was preparing you to recognize these vibrational messages? What if I told you that the universe has been speaking to you all along, waiting for you to listen? Let me ask you something deeply personal. When was the last time you truly trusted your intuition? Not the logical part of your mind, but that quiet, knowing voice within you. The one that doesn't shout but whispers. The one that doesn't explain but simply feels. That voice is the language of vibrational messages. It's how the universe communicates with you. But here's the problem: most of us have been taught to ignore it. We've been conditioned to prioritize logic over intuition, noise over silence, and busyness over stillness. And in doing so, we've cut ourselves off from the very guidance we've been seeking.
Click subscribe to this channel to get more profound spiritual lesson.
The first step to recognizing vibrational messages is to acknowledge their existence. They can come in countless forms: dreams, synchronicities, repetitive numbers, sudden flashes of insight, or even a strong gut feeling that stops you in your tracks. Have you ever looked at the clock and seen the same numbers over and over again? 11:11, 2:22, 4:44. That's not just a coincidence. That's a vibrational message, a nudge from the universe trying to get your attention. Or maybe you've had a dream so vivid, so intense, that it felt more real than reality itself. Dreams like that aren't random, they're portals. But here's the question: are you paying attention, or are you brushing these things off? Vibrational messages often feel subtle, almost like a whisper, because the universe won't force itself on you. It respects your free will. It's up to you to tune in, to recognize the signs, and to act on them. But this requires a level of awareness that most people never cultivate. So let me ask you, how often are you truly present in your life? How often do you slow down long enough to notice the subtle ways the universe is speaking to you? Because the truth is, these messages are all around you, but you can't hear them if you're drowning in distractions. One of the most powerful vibrational messages you'll ever receive comes in the form of discomfort. Yes, discomfort. When you feel stuck, restless, or like something in your life just isn't right, that's not a random feeling. It's a signal. It's the universe trying to redirect you, to push you towards something better. But here's the catch: most people resist these feelings. They numb them, ignore them, or try to force things to stay the same. And in doing so, they miss the message entirely. What if, instead of resisting discomfort, you leaned into it? What if you asked yourself, What is this trying to teach me? What is this trying to show me? Another common form of vibrational messaging is synchronicity, those moments when everything seems to align in a way that feels almost magical. Maybe you were thinking about someone and they called you out of the blue, or maybe you stumbled upon a book, a video, or a conversation that gave you exactly the answer you were looking for. These moments are not accidents. They are messages. They are proof that the universe is not random, it's intentional. And when you start to notice these synchronicities, you'll realize just how connected everything truly is. But here's the key: recognizing these messages is not enough. You have to act on them. You have to trust them. And that's where most people falter. Because let's be honest, trusting something you can't see, something you can't prove, is terrifying. It requires faith. It requires stepping into the unknown. But let me ask you this: what's more terrifying, trusting the unknown or staying stuck in a life that doesn't feel aligned with who you truly are? The vibrational messages you're receiving are guiding you toward your purpose. They're leading you toward the life you were meant to live. But you have to meet them halfway. You have to listen, you have to trust, and you have to act. So, chosen one, I'll leave you with this question: what messages have you been ignoring? What signs, what nudges, what whispers have been trying to guide you, but you've been too afraid or too distracted to notice? Sit with that question. Feel it, because the moment you start paying attention, everything changes. The frequency of destiny: how to tune into the universe's hidden messages. Now that you've started to recognize the vibrational messages coming your way, the next step is understanding how to truly tune into them. Because here's the thing: these messages are not just random occurrences or fleeting signs. They are part of a larger frequency, a vibrational language that the universe uses to align you with your destiny. But the question is, are you tuned in, or are you letting the static of fear, doubt, and distraction drown out the signal? Think of the universe as a vast radio station, constantly broadcasting guidance, love, and clarity. These broadcasts are happening all the time, but most people are stuck on the wrong frequency. They're tuned into the noise of the world, the fear-based programming of society, the endless stream of distractions, the constant chatter of their own minds. And because of that, they miss the profound, soul-guided messages that are waiting for them. Let me ask you, what station are you tuned into right now? Is it one of love, trust, and flow, or is it one of fear, resistance, and confusion? Tuning into the universe's hidden messages begins with a simple but powerful practice: stillness. In stillness, the noise fades. In stillness, the signal comes through. But here's the paradox: most people are terrified of stillness. They avoid it at all costs. They fill their days with endless activity, their minds with endless thoughts, because the idea of sitting quietly with themselves feels too uncomfortable. But let me tell you something: the stillness is where the magic happens. It's in the quiet moments, the pauses between the noise, that you'll start to hear the whispers of the universe. Have you ever noticed how clarity often comes when you least expect it, while you're meditating, walking in nature, or simply sitting in silence? That's because stillness is the gateway to the vibrational realm. But stillness is just the beginning. Once you've quieted the noise, the next step is to raise your vibration. You see, the universe speaks in high frequencies, frequencies of love, gratitude, and joy. If you're stuck in low vibrations like fear, anger, or doubt, you'll struggle to understand its messages. It's like trying to tune into a radio station while your antenna is broken. So, how do you raise your vibration? You start by aligning your thoughts, emotions, and actions with the energy you want to attract. Gratitude is one of the most powerful tools for this. When you focus on what you're grateful for, you shift your frequency almost instantly. Let me ask you, when was the last time you truly sat down and felt gratitude, not just for the big things, but for the little things: the air in your lungs, the warmth of the sun, the beat of your heart? Gratitude is a magnet for vibrational messages. The more you practice it, the more aligned you become with the universe's frequency. Another way to raise your vibration is through authenticity. The universe responds to truth. When you're living in alignment with your true self, when you're not pretending, hiding, or conforming, you become a clear channel for guidance. But when you're living out of alignment, when you're trying to be someone you're not, the signal gets distorted. So, here's a tough question for you: are you living authentically, or are you wearing a mask? Are you making choices that reflect your soul's truth, or are you making choices based on fear, expectation, or approval? The more authentic you are, the clearer the messages will become. And then there's intuition, the compass of your soul. Intuition is how you decode vibrational messages. It's that gut feeling, that inner knowing, that sense of yes, this is right, or no, something's off. But here's the catch: intuition doesn't shout. It doesn't demand your attention. It's subtle, quiet, and easily drowned out by the noise of overthinking. That's why so many people struggle to trust it. They second-guess themselves, analyze everything to death, and end up missing the very guidance they were seeking. Let me ask you this: how often do you trust your intuition? Not just hear it, but trust it. Because intuition is the key to unlocking the messages the universe is sending you. The more you trust it, the stronger it becomes. But there's something else you need to understand about vibrational messages: they don't always come in the way you expect. Sometimes they come as blessings. Other times they come as challenges. Yes, even the struggles, the obstacles, and the heartbreaks are messages. They're not here to punish you, they're here to teach you, to guide you, to redirect you toward your highest path. Let me ask you, what challenges are you facing right now? And instead of asking, why is this happening to me, can you ask, what is this trying to show me? Because every challenge carries a hidden gift, a lesson that will bring you closer to your destiny if you're willing to see it. Synchronicities are another powerful way the universe speaks to you. These are the moments when everything aligns in a way that feels almost magical. You think of a friend and they call you. You're searching for an answer and it appears in a random book, video, or conversation. These moments are not random, they're vibrational messages guiding you toward your next step. But here's the thing: synchronicities don't happen when you're stuck in resistance. They happen when you're in flow, when you're aligned with the frequency of trust and surrender. So, let me ask you, are you resisting life, or are you flowing with it? Are you trying to control every detail, or are you allowing the universe to guide you? Tuning into vibrational messages requires patience, trust, and practice. It's not about forcing anything, it's about allowing. It's about aligning your energy with the frequency of your highest self and trusting that the universe will meet you there. So, chosen one, I leave you with this: what would happen if you stopped trying so hard to figure everything out and simply allowed yourself to receive? What messages, what guidance, what miracles might come through if you simply tuned in and trusted? Sit with that question. Feel it. The hidden language of energy decoding the universe's messages. The universe doesn't speak in words. It speaks in energy. It speaks in vibrations. And once you begin to understand this hidden language, you'll realize that everything around you, every experience, every person, every moment is a part of the conversation. It's all connected, all purposeful, all guiding you toward a deeper understanding of yourself and your place in the grand design. But here's the question: are you fluent in the language of energy, or are you letting its messages pass you by? Energy is the foundation of all existence. Every thought you have, every emotion you feel, every action you take carries a vibration. And these vibrations don't just stay within you, they ripple out into the universe, creating patterns and attracting experiences that match your frequency. This isn't just spiritual philosophy, it's the law of resonance. Like attracts like. High vibrations attract high vibrational experiences. Low vibrations attract low vibrational experiences. So let me ask you, what kind of energy are you putting out into the world right now? What thoughts, emotions, and actions are shaping the reality you're creating? When the universe sends you vibrational messages, it does so through the resonance of energy. For example, have you ever walked into a room and immediately felt the energy shift? Maybe it felt warm and inviting, or maybe it felt heavy and tense. That's energy speaking to you. Or perhaps you've met someone and instantly felt a connection or a sense that something was off. That's energy too. The universe is constantly communicating with you through these subtle vibrations, but it's up to you to pay attention. How often do you stop and ask yourself, what is the energy of this situation? What is it trying to tell me? One of the most powerful ways to decode the universe's messages is by becoming aware of your own energy. Your body, your emotions, and your intuition are like finely tuned instruments, constantly picking up on vibrational signals. But here's the catch: if your energy is blocked, chaotic, or disconnected, it becomes much harder to interpret the messages coming your way. That's why practices like meditation, breathwork, and grounding are so important. They help you clear the static, align your energy, and open yourself to receive. Let me ask you, when was the last time you truly checked in with your energy? Not just your thoughts or emotions, but the deeper, vibrational state of your being. The universe also communicates through patterns, and one of the most profound patterns is repetition. When you keep seeing the same numbers, symbols, or experiences over and over again, that's not an accident. It's a message. For example, repeating numbers like 1111 or 333 are known as angel numbers, vibrational codes carrying specific meanings. But repetition isn't limited to numbers. Maybe you keep encountering the same type of person, the same type of challenge, or even the same type of opportunity. These patterns are the universe's way of getting your attention. It's asking you to look deeper, to recognize the lesson or the gift hidden within the repetition. So, what patterns have been showing up in your life lately? And are you willing to explore what they mean? Another way the universe speaks is through your emotions. Emotions are not random, they are energy in motion, guiding you toward alignment or away from misalignment. When something feels expansive, joyful, or peaceful, that's a vibrational message telling you, yes, this is your path. When something feels constrictive, heavy, or unsettling, that's a message telling you, no, this is not for you. But here's where most people get stuck. They ignore their emotions, suppress them, or rationalize them away. They stay in situations that drain their energy because they've convinced themselves they should. But what if you started trusting your emotions as the powerful vibrational compass they are? What if you allowed yourself to move toward what feels right and away from what doesn't? The universe also sends messages through challenges. Yes, even pain, struggle, and loss are part of the conversation. These experiences carry some of the most profound teachings, but only if you're willing to listen. When something doesn't go as planned, it's easy to label it as wrong or bad, but what if it's not? What if the setback is actually a setup for something greater? What if the closed door is redirecting you toward a better path? The universe doesn't punish, it redirects. It refines. It refines. It realigns. The question is, are you willing to trust that even the hard moments are part of the plan? What lesson is the universe asking you to learn right now? Finally, the most profound vibrational messages often come through synchronicity. These are the moments when everything seems to fall into place effortlessly, as if some invisible force is orchestrating it all. You meet the right person at the right time. You stumble upon the perfect opportunity. You hear exactly what you needed to hear. These moments are not coincidences, they are confirmations. They are the universe's way of saying, yes, you're on the right path. But synchronicity doesn't happen by chance. It happens when you're in alignment, when your energy is clear, and when you're open to receiving. So let me ask you, are you creating space for synchronicity in your life, or are you too caught up in control and resistance to let it flow? Decoding the universe's vibrational messages is not about forcing or figuring things out. It's about allowing. It's about tuning in, becoming aware, and trusting the energy that's guiding you. The answers you seek are already here. They're in the patterns, the emotions, the synchronicities, and the lessons unfolding around you. All you have to do is listen, becoming the master of your frequency. Aligning with the universe's purpose for you, the ultimate goal of understanding vibrational messages isn't just to receive them, it's to embody them. It's to align your energy so deeply with the universe's flow that you don't just hear the messages, you become them. You become the living, breathing manifestation of your higher purpose. But here's the truth, this requires mastery. It requires you to take full responsibility for your frequency, your choices, and the energy you bring into every moment. The universe is always communicating, always guiding. But you can only align with its purpose for you if you're willing to step into the role of co-creator. Are you ready to claim that power? Mastering your frequency begins with awareness. Everything in your life, your thoughts, your emotions, your relationships, your environment either raises or lowers your vibration. If you're constantly surrounded by negativity, fear, or chaos, it will be nearly impossible to stay aligned with the universe's messages. That's why you must become fiercely protective of your energy. Ask yourself, what are you allowing into your life that's dimming your light? Who or what is pulling you out of alignment? And more importantly, are you ready to let those things go? Letting go is one of the hardest but most essential steps to mastery. Often we cling to things that no longer serve us, old beliefs, toxic relationships, unfulfilling jobs, because they feel familiar. But the universe can't guide you toward your purpose if you're holding on to what's weighing you down. Think of it like this: you can't climb a mountain if you're carrying unnecessary baggage. The higher you want to elevate, the more you have to release. So, chosen one, what are you still carrying that you know it's time to let go of? What would your life look like if you finally set it down? Once you've cleared the space, the next step is to consciously cultivate the energy you want to embody. Remember, you're not just reacting to the universe, you're co-creating with it. Every thought you think, every word you speak, every action you take sends out a signal, and that signal shapes the reality you experience. This is the essence of alignment, to intentionally match your frequency with the energy of what you desire. If you want love, embody love. If you want abundance, embody abundance. If you want clarity, embody clarity. The universe doesn't respond to your wishes, it responds to your vibration. So, ask yourself, what energy am I radiating right now? Is it aligned with the life I want to create? But here's the beautiful thing: you don't have to be perfect. Mastery isn't about never slipping out of alignment, it's about noticing when you do and gently bringing yourself back. It's about becoming so attuned to your energy that you can sense even the slightest shift and make the necessary adjustments. Think of it like tuning an instrument. When you notice your vibration is off, you pause, recalibrate, and realign. This is the practice. This is the journey. And the more you do it, the more natural it becomes. At the core of this mastery is trust. Trust in yourself, trust in the process, and trust in the universe. There will be moments when the path ahead feels unclear, when the messages seem faint or contradictory. But even in those moments, the universe is still guiding you. It's teaching you to trust the unknown, to surrender control, and to have faith in the timing of your life. So, let me ask you, can you trust that everything you need is already within you? Can you trust that the universe is always working in your favor, even when it doesn't seem like it? Becoming the master of your frequency is not just about personal growth, it's about stepping into your role as a chosen one. Your energy is not just for you, it's a gift to the world. When you align with your highest vibration, you inspire others to do the same. You become a beacon, a guide, a reminder of what's possible. This is the purpose of the vibrational messages you've been receiving, not just to transform your life, but to ripple out and transform the lives of those around you. So, chosen one, I leave you with this: what kind of energy do you want to embody? What kind of impact do you want to create? The universe is waiting for you to step into your power, to align with your purpose, and to become the master of your frequency. The time is now. Will you answer the call? Will you stop ignoring the powerful vibrational messages that have been guiding you all along? The choice is yours. But remember, the moment you choose alignment, the entire universe rises to meet you.